We're back with more on the WHHI News. Holiday season's just about here. It's a time where you think about having those holiday family meals with people. But, you know, there are people out there that don't have enough food. There is food insecurity in our area. To talk about that and the importance of this time of year is Brenda Shaw, Chief Development Officer of Lowcountry Food Bank, joining us by Zoom. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Sure. Talk a little bit about food insecurity in our area and also why this is a really important time of the year for you folks at Lowcountry Food Bank.
So close to 10% of our population is considered food insecure. And, you know, lots of people think about it, especially this time of year as we are making our own plans to have family gatherings. We know it's a 24/7, 365 days a year issue in our area, but we really do try to focus on this time of year to make sure that we have enough food on hand, that we can provide our partner agencies with the food to make sure that families do have enough to be able to have celebrations.
Food insecurity, I think I know what that means, but is there a specific definition for what that involves?
Absolutely. It is the lack of consistent access to nutritious food to lead a healthy and active lifestyle. You know, you and I, we can be hungry. You know, oh, I didn't eat my breakfast, I missed lunch. Yeah, I'm hungry, but I know that I'm going to get my next meal, and I know that it's going to be consistent. And so really, food insecurity is about that consistent lack of access.
And you're talking about in some of those cases, it's impacting children's development, learning at school, being healthy if you're a senior citizen. So it's critical.
It is. You know, 1 in 5 children in our community are considered food insecure. And so, you know, we really do depend on financial support this time of year to make sure that we can provide food for families. You know, just as a comparison, when I first started at the food bank pre-pandemic, we would be able to purchase turkeys for like 69 cents a pound. And this year it's over $1.60 a pound. And so the change in the cost of food for us has been astronomical.
And in turn, too, the change in cost for people that may be kind of living on the edge there, they may not be able to get food that at one time they were able to get. You mentioned this time of year, and you had an interesting statistic that you've shared. This time of the year, we all get the letters from nonprofits and people that are really looking for, you know, some financial support. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so most nonprofits get between 30 and 50% of their budgeted income in the last quarter of the year. So if any of you know fundraisers, we get lots of gray hairs this time of year because we are truly depending on financial support to make sure that we are going to make our budget.
Brenda, you know, there's so many nonprofits in our area, thankfully, that are helping others. But what can you say to someone who might be thinking about giving to Lowcountry Food Bank to say, hey, really, we need your help this year, this winter?
So we really try to be good stewards of the donations that come into the Lowcountry Food Bank. Over 96 cents of every dollar that is donated goes to direct programs and services. So, you know, we truly try to make sure that we are good stewards of donations. We have received the Charity Navigator 4-star rating for 14 years straight, which is something that we're actually very proud of.
And just to explain to people, that Charity Navigator, people can go online and actually look at statistics like the one that you just quoted to see, gee, does this nonprofit take a majority of the funding and use it towards helping others, or is it for, you know, top-heavy salary, that kind of thing? But it's Charity Navigator. If someone just Googles that, they can look it up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's not just the dollars that go to direct programs and services, but, you know, it actually grades us based on, you know, what our fiscal controls are and those types of things. So it's a great resource for people.
Well, Brenda Shaw, as always, it's great to talk to you as we approach the holidays. I want to wish you the best, and thank you for being there for people in our area.
Thank you very much.
And that's a wrap for this edition of the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Thank you all so much for watching, and I want to thank the team behind the scenes for making all of this possible. And remember, if you miss part of this newscast, we'll be on every 90 minutes. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Bye-bye.